Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. Um, I am docked up right now. I just finished my night's excursions. I'm going to go ahead and close Eve, but I did record that earlier, so that will be the second part of the video that I'm going to attach to this one. Um, just wanted to give you guys a few heads up. Uh, I'm sure if you've watched any of my videos, you know I will not be around the next couple of days. I will be traveling, but there will be videos up. I'll try to keep in touch with the comments. I can comment on my phone through YouTube if I see anything out there that's really helpful. If I get time to be able to play, I will. Um, but I'm going to be more focused on relaxing. The last vacation I took, I was really focused on trying to play Eve in my hotel rooms and making videos. And now I just want to do it for fun. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but I set up the 15 videos for the next 15 days to be able to show that. Those will start Saturday. Um, this sounds weird, but I don't know. I have an idea. I have a couple ideas for what I want to do when I get back from vacation of things I want to try. Just to give you an idea of one of them that popped into my head, to be able to go from do a series where you start at the farthest reaches. Let's say I know this isn't the farthest trek, but let's say I started out here in the outer ring and I fly all the way out here and start here and do a series. I'm not saying I'll do this, but this is an option. Do a series where I start there and I have to travel, put autopilot on it, and try to get all the way out here to either Omist or Detroit. I would have to fly through a bunch of stuff to get there and see what would happen. That might be a pretty cool series. There's a lot of player-controlled systems out of here that I would have to be careful. So the first part wouldn't be too bad because these are two NPC zones here and then a lot of high sec. But once I get out here, that would be a little bit tough. So that's an idea that I might do. One thing that I might do on this trip, you know I'm all about using free stuff. I have an old 2-year-old Samsung phone. There's my puppy, if you can see her. She passed away a little while ago, but she's still with me. But have my old Samsung phone. It's about 2 years old. But I'm definitely going to be taking some pictures and some videos. I might actually try mashing up some videos of the vacation because I'm going to be going through a lot of United States. I'm going to be going through Oklahoma. I'm going to be driving through a lot of states, but I'm going to be staying in a lot of states too over the next 2 weeks. We plan on staying at least 2 nights in Oklahoma. We're driving from the East Coast, and then we're going to spend at least a night in New Mexico, 3 nights on top of the mountains in southern Colorado. And this is not the pretty cute ski resort mountains. My buddy is taking me up in his 4x4 up on the top of these mountains that are in the middle of nowhere, and we're going to camp probably on top of those mountains. So I'm going to do some. I'm definitely going to take some pictures, but I might try to make some videos. Oh, and then we're probably going to leave there if we don't die. And we're going to go to the Grand Canyon. Then we're going to hit Las Vegas, and then we're going to drive back. Oh, and we're actually going to hit New Mexico again and visit some friends of ours who own a ranch, and maybe take some pictures out there. But I want to make some videos for myself to remember it. But I might actually post those up here so that I can give the link out to my family and friends and you guys if you want to watch them. I don't really care. There's not going to be anything super interesting, but it'll be the United States. But what I was really thinking about was, and this is very, very long term, it's 2-part, is possibly doing video series where I do travel while playing Eve. And I only give it like a 10 to 25% chance. But the end goal, I would love to travel and maybe go to some meetup groups if there are some out there, interview some people. I would give that maybe a 25% chance. We'll see how I do on this trip using my junky little cell phone. Maybe I upgrade it if this works out well. Um, Maybe get a GoPro or something. But I would love to do maybe some meetup groups, maybe check in with some people down the road. Not on this trip, but that would be kind of cool. But the ultimate goal, and I only give this maybe a 10% chance, is the 20-year anniversary for EVE Online comes next April, or the meetup group is then. I'm sure they'll be celebrating it. It will hit next year, but I'm sure they'll be celebrating it next year at the get together in Iceland. I have never been out of the United States. I have been to almost every state in the United States. I think I might have been to Canada like for a weekend when I was like 2 years old, so that doesn't really count. Um, but if I'm able to plan it and do it long term, I would love to go to Reykjavik. Always wanted to go there. And if I could do it during next year's big meetup, I can't think of the word that they call it, that would be pretty cool. So this is kind of a test run to see if I can make some videos, how well I can do with just a junky little phone. And if I'm able to make something semi-legible or viewable, then maybe I upgrade and do something else, and maybe I start looking at some meetup groups and stuff like that. So other than that, I'm going to paste this video with the video that I just made. It was basically me flying in my Cheetah through a bunch of lowsec systems in Derelict, and just grinding, seeing how many sites I can do in an hour-long period. I did cut out the travel times between systems, but at the very end I came in. I'd never hit a big jackpot, but this is something that might be helpful to those of you that are just alpha players. I'm in Mega now, but maybe alpha players who want to find areas where they can make some good is by doing stuff. So I just kind of did a little bit of a short challenge there. But if I don't talk to you guys here live in a while, you know where I'm at. If I fall off a mountain, that means that I won't reply anymore. Maybe my ghost will. But other than that, I will talk to you soon, and hopefully I will be able to connect the other video here, and we'll get it posted for tomorrow morning. And after that, Saturday, we'll start the series that I made. It is my first series I've done like this. I know it needs a lot of work, and I need to work on my production skills, but I'm kind of jazzed to see. I'm kind of happy that I actually got it up and running. So a lot of work to do on my next series, but it was a good start. So already, I will talk to you soon. I actually do my call off on the other video, so I'm going to connect that. And you'll hear my stupid call off at the end. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. I had been trying to think of an interesting video to do tonight. And I had a couple of ideas because this will be the last scheduled kind of night that I can play before I am on the road for the next 2 weeks. And I really have no idea how much internet connection I'm going to have along the way. I have started scheduling out my pre-made videos. I think I've got like 4 or 5 scheduled for the next couple of days. And I thought I would just keep it simple tonight. The unfortunate part is I keep losing connection. So I had some small ideas to do a couple different things, but I thought, why not just keep it simple? And I'm going to play, and I'm going to timestamp it right now. I'm on the East Coast. It is 9:25. I'm going to make a little excursion here. See this little system over here named Mo? I went back to my home system of Hassateam here for the first time in probably a month or two. And I am going to travel all the way through lowsec, through here, to get to Mo. I'm not going to make any Three Stooges jokes. I should probably be cloaked up. And I'm not going to bore you with the flying parts of it unless I get tackled for some strange reason. But if I do scan down any sites, I'm going to pause the videos in between the flight times and just go ahead and pull those up. So, and I'm going to try the whole fleet thing that I was trying to do yesterday that I couldn't get anything done. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and hopefully it will keep going. So here we go. Alrighty, so I found my first data site in the same system as Hasatine. There was another site here. It was a data site called an SCC Secure Key Storage. My understanding is this is a site that you actually have to fight things in, which I am not set up to do. So we're just going to be going for the regular data and relic sites. Be interesting to me to see how much better or worse. Why am I? Oh, I'm cloaked. Okay, let's try this again. Try one more time. There we go. Oh, I've got my, shoot. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to offline. This is my interdiction nullifier, which I don't really need in lowsec. But that actually affects my targeting range. Okay, maybe I need more coffee. It's a nice thing about pausing it between things. So that one's only worth 75,000. Let's try this one here. Ooh, 4.2. We'll go give that one. And boy, this is running slow. That one's worth 937. I'm gonna hard cap my gameplay and systems at 1 million. I'm leaving any boxes that are 1 million or less. Yeah, this one's real close to it, but you've got to draw the line someplace, unless it has something interesting in it, which I really didn't see there. So let's go ahead and grab this one if we can. I'm going to minimize some stuff down here. This doesn't run as choppy, hopefully. I actually replied to a message earlier today. It is 100% true. I know about the rule of 6, and I am generally try to use it. The problem is I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. And when I make these videos, I'm really getting so frustrated. Maybe I should pay more attention to things. Is there anything? I forgot to drop my stuff off that I stole from HiSec. Is there anything here that I can drop that is not worth anything? Jettison. Thank you. Okay, don't need that. Let's pick this up. Oh, dang it, wrong thing. Now we're going to loot it. There we go. Okay. So we got our 4 million start. Good time to pause. Next time I find something, I will bring it back up again. Talk to you later. I'm going to go drop this stuff off at the station too. Alrighty, so I'm back. 2 sites over. We are now in Earshot. I've got a data site and a relic site that I've scanned out. We're going to go with a relic first, just because it normally tends to be easier. You know what you're getting with relic sites. You're not hardly anything catches you off guard. Did have a guy in the system that I was just at, so I didn't bother scanning down any of the sites there, just because the site didn't have, or the system didn't have any stations, so the odds of him being docked up. Oh shoot, I have not been doing the fleet thing. Well, I don't really need to here. I know I'm scanning these rubbles. Okay. This be really the fleet trick that I showed in yesterday's video. Is 476. Would be really helpful, especially out in places like Stain, where you come across sites that have 6 or 7 boxes, and all of those boxes have a tendency to be large distances away from each other. It might sound weird, but there are just certain little things that can really save you a lot of time. I want to be able to do that. If I don't do real well with, oops, I really need to do that. I didn't scan it. Let's find out what's in this before we finish this off. Will it tell me? 292. Oops. Well, we'll get our stuff. Maybe. If I can't do a site that's only putting 40. Boy, this is running slow. God. Why so slow? Minimize that. Looted. Okay. So, and then the remains. Let's see what's in this one. $86. So really, none of these things is worth much at all. I'm going to move on. We'll go see what's in that data site. This is almost as bad as just going. So far, it's almost as bad as just going through lowsec. Get something out of here. You know, I'm getting spoiled out in wormhole space and out in NPC nullsec. I mean, this is lowsec. I mean, it's a 0.4 system, though, so that's probably what my issue is. Okay, so, little ways away from all these guys, so let's go ahead and close that distance. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just go right down the line on these. 1, 2. Here's a 2 millionaire, so we'll go after that one. 3. Another 2 millionaire. And within range now. Ooh, 13 million. There we go. So let me finish this one off since I'm right next to it. And I'll go after that one there. So we've actually found something worthwhile out here in lowsec. Way to go, us. Pretty easy. Come on. Oh, I've got my micro warp drive on. That's why it's being mean to me. Okay, loot that. Let's go take care of this shard. Shard. That's a great name. Let's get our micro warp drive turned off. We're going to pass it by. I got to make sure I stay within the 5,000 meters. I think I'm good. Good. Take your time. This one's the one that's worthwhile. So it should be harder, most likely. Although I've found that a lot of times the harder ones don't necessarily. Oops, so that's no good there. This is a really small area to. There we go. Clear you. There it is. Nice little 13 million isk. Time to move on. Sanchez come. Let's pump our micro warp drive once. I think this one was worth 2 million. We'll move this and then keep on trucking. While I'm flying over there, I'll just show you guys. Currently, I am in Isra. I'm going to just go up. Now, this would be, just show you here. It would be faster, come on, for me to go south and over and up, but I'm going to go this way through to get to more lowsec areas to see if I can scan some stuff. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, as I was saying earlier, so the one guy, I'm sorry, it's late, I can't remember your name, I replied to him, he pointed out that I'm not making mistakes whenever I'm scanning, and it's very true. Number one, normally I'm pretty tired when I'm doing this at night, it's just kind of therapeutic. But number two, I just can't walk and chew gum at the same time. So talking to random people out in the netherverse and doing this, I have a tendency to ramble on and not pay as close attention as I should. Alrighty, so I'm going to go pause it. Boop, boop, boop. Pause. Alrighty, so I'm back again. Next system over. I'm in Asabona. I have been able to scan down a data site. This is a level 4 data site, which is kind of interesting. The other things in the system are 2 wormholes and a combat site. So we will just go through and do what we're... Actually, let's do the... Do I really need to? Okay, there's 6 things here. I've got 2 mainframes, 2 infos. Okay, I know what I can scan. So we will scan the info shard. We'll start moving our way toward the other info shard. Yep, that one's useless to me. I'm going to be within 26. I should figure out a way to try to increase my scanning range. Maybe through skills or something that would help with my cargo scanning a little bit better. This is our second info shard. Ooh, 6 million. Let's go do that one. Then we'll move on to the other 4. Always grab something that's worthwhile right off the bat. If you can. That way, if somebody warps into system, you're at least got something out of the equation. Now, if it's only worth like 1 million, you can move on and scan the other stuff. But if it is anything over like 5 million, I will normally just go ahead and take it out. So there we go. 6 million. Cool, cool, cool. Next, we'll do the mainframes. Oops, hit the wrong one. Let's start going toward the other mainframe here. We'll scan this one first. That's worth 1.7 million. That's worthwhile. We can go ahead and do that one. Am I near? Might as well scan this comm tower. See if it's worth anything while I'm closing in on that mainframe. I could have hit the micro warp drive, but I probably would have overshot it. So the first comm tower isn't worth much. How about this second mainframe? Nope, I gotta be within 26 of it. So we'll take care of this one. I think I got something in my eye earlier and it's just bugging me. I really have no idea if this is interesting for anybody to watch, but it's very pleasantly quiet for me at the middle of my work week. Boop, 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 boop. Rule of 6. Okay, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong with this. If there is 6 nodes around the item and the item turns out to be a virus or a firewall, then that means one of these other 5 here is where I want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this, and there it is. Seems to have worked. Rule of 6. Actually used it if I used it correctly. Next. Loot, loot, loot. Okay, so we already checked out. We want to check this mainframe here, and we're going to check out... Maybe I counted that wrong. Did I check both comm towers? Now I'm confused. 1.2? Okay, we'll get that. Why not? We're already here. Turn off the micro warp drive. That'll pay for our gas money. How about that? 1. Actually, all of tonight is going to pay for our gas money. Well, not my gas money over the next couple of days. Ooh, we got a lot of these. There we go. All done. Next. I have to say these decryptions are a lot easier than I'm used to. Let's try this comm tower, and then we got the other comm tower. I can't remember which one I've already scanned. I know one of them wasn't worthwhile, so if this one is worthwhile, that means the other one is junk. This one's worth 942. We're going to stick to our guns. That means the other comm tower was nothing. So I will move on to the next system, and I will be pausing this right here. Okay, I'm back again. I have been able to scan down two more. I'm in the system of Shamahai. I think it was 2 jumps over from where I was at, maybe 1. And I've been able to scan down 2 relic sites. We're going to go check these out. This is... The first one we're going to go to is a... Trying to see what level it is. This thing needs to go away. It's a level 3. The other one is a level 2. So go. So let's get to work. Ooh, okay. So this is a bunch of different ones here. So I'm going to show the fleet thing finally that I did yesterday. So we're going to go in here. We're going to tag up the fleet menu. If I can remember. Social? Fleet. There we go. I'm going to go into fleet. And I'm going to go ahead and I am going to create my own fleet. So if I remember correctly, you're going to form your fleet. This is my own fleet right here by myself. Now I can right click on all of these and tag them. So they're all within 32 feet. Let's just go ahead and get a little bit closer here and I'll start. Oh, I'm cloaked up again. Gotta stop doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the first couple here. And we'll go ahead and tag this one. So that's 907. Not going to do that. Remember my... continue. Oh. Unlock target. So, I should have, and I'm going to tag that as a 0. Not worth my time. Now, will that come back up? Let's see. I'm just rescanning it here. See, it has that 0 on there, so I know now that I don't want to get that one. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock that target. And I can go ahead and get that rubble there, and I can cargo scan this one. See what happens. 225, so that is pretty good. While I am cargo scanning this one, I can tag that one. I'm not good at this yet. Number, and then we'll put that as a 2. This one is a 0. So... why did I put that at 2? It means it's worth 2 million ISK. Number 0. Unlock. Oh, shoot. Learning to do this. I need to slow down. Okay. So that's my 0 there. This one was worth 2 million, right? Gotta scan it again. I've just wasted some time. My old system was working pretty well. I may have to work on this to see if it is worthwhile for me. Okay, so that one is worth 2. Tag. I'm not going to give up on it just yet. I like it. I think even if I don't use it all the time for this, it would be helpful if I do start forming up fleets. Okay, that's a tag item number 1, and then unlock target because that was the 0. I'm going to go check out this last debris. Might as well hit my micro warp drive. So we're going to warp back to the ones that we want to do. Why am I out of range? Why did that go so far out of range? Ah, this is annoying. So what is in you? 16. So that is not worthwhile. Tag 0. So we're going to go back over to this one that was worth 2 million. So far, I like the idea of it, but by this point in time, normally I would have already started scanning. My normal way of doing things is I do like 2 rubbles first, then 2 remains, and then 2 debris. You've seen me do that before, and it keeps things in order. I might just do that for the rest of the time because I'm not that awake. I want to keep trying this to see if it works better. It might only work better in certain situations too. So let's go ahead and take care of these ones that are worthwhile for me. And now that they've dropped down, I don't have them targeted here. So what I would need to do is also increase my scan range to keep that so that I don't lose their scanned, the fact that they've been scanned. Now that they've dropped out, all right, that's annoying. Let's go ahead and grab those for now. Can't remember where this is running. Oh, I've got my thing open up again. See, this is the other part that gets me. I get out of rhythm. I'm doing these. I'm just complaining now. Rule of 6. Go back to it. If you're going to talk about something, you should at least try to do it and not be annoying like I am. There it is. Okay. Can I kill this? Yes, I can. Looted. So, target you, you, and you. Now when I pull these up, so I know all three of those are no good. So I need these last 2 here, this remains and this rubble. That is kind of nice. I know those are not worth $1 million at all. So go ahead and target that one. I know this rubble here is worthwhile. So and we're going in on that one there. There we go. So let's try this out. We got turn our micro warp drive off. I don't think I can chew peanut and walk at the same time right now. Let's see here. Good. Gonna cheat. I think after this one, I'm not gonna bother with that 1 million one. I'm just gonna move over to that other relic site. Wasted enough time on this one already. I want to see what's in that relic site for me. Now, if you notice, I'm actually killing these with 30 now with my skills and the ship. So things are getting a little bit easier. Well, let's just make sure we're fine. I should be fine with that, but okay, there's 2 million ISK for us, or at least that we can sell. Next, okay, let's get back out, go to that other relic site. So this is the one we were at, this is the one we're going to. So that one was only worth about 4 to 5 million ISK. I did waste some time there, so I'm going to use my old method on this one and see what I can do. I'm not poo-pooing this method. I think I just need to learn with the systems and the just the general feel of doing it that way to really know whether or not it works better. So here, what I would end up doing is I've got 2 debris within range, so I can scan both of those. Good. And I'll even start moving toward. So that one was junk. And that one is junk. Okay. So I know both the debris are not worth my time. We'll try the remains. We'll unlock these debris. 3 million. Cool. I'll take it. We're within range. Rule of 6. Oh, that's annoying. One thing too is, even though I'm limiting myself to the million limit on each, that's not helpful. That is not helpful. Let's try and kill you. I think it's right there. I'm kind of stuck with what I've got. Ooh, that's helpful. See if I'm right. Yep, you just get a feel for it. You really do. Okay, so we got that one. So we know the debris is worthless to me. We'll go check out this rubble. And I think both of these rubbles are near each other, so if not, we can just fly from one to the other. They're closer to each other. There we go. Definitely need to work on my scan range. See what I can do. Oop, we got pancake butt in system. Interesting. It's an interesting name we got there. Tripped wire, not worthwhile. Next rubble. See, this is where, if you don't have the cargo scanner, I might have scanned down some of these other guys that really weren't worth my time. Now I'm descanning just to make sure that pancake butt, I'm just reading what it says here, Mr. YouTube's, is not coming at me. So, see if this rubble is worth anything. $1.6, but pancake. I am not going to do this one because there is somebody in the system. So, I'm going to cloak up and take a look at where I want to go next. So I'm in Shasami. I'm going to go up here to a little ways to go. Carrera. So we'll hit Carrera next, and then check. See what happens there. So check out. Now he could be docked up here. Not seeing any other core probe launchers, but not going to take any chances for $1 million ISK. That's called not return on investment, but what is the old poker phrase? Oh, got a buzzard right on the gate. So he just went through. Now I don't think my cloak deactivated before he went through, so he may be right on this gate. Oh, I went the wrong way. Dang it. Jump and burn and cloak. So I went through the wrong gate. I'm an idiot. I was following the my autopilot and not my words. Fantastic. Alrighty, so Carrera, jump. Alrighty, I'm going to pause it here. Okay, this is going to be probably my last one of the night. I'm right at about an hour's worth of scanning, even though the video time is less than that. I haven't been recording the actual scanning down of things, just the sites themselves. But real time, I've been playing for about an hour. So we're just going to see what else I can get here, and then we're going to tally it up. So, ooh, all of these are pretty far away. So we're just going to use our micro warp drive and check out each one. Anything that isn't worth at least $1 million ISK, we're not going to bother with. rubble. Worth 1.3 million, might as well. That's the rule. I left behind a lot of 900,000ers, so we might as well do 1.3 million. Gonna minimize this. Good, good, good. Pretty quick. I'll take it. I do have to say, one thing that does speed things up is the ease of the actual decrypting. I'm not looking at my number right now. I'm trying to focus on the screen. I don't know want to know how much I've made in an hour yet. So that one is worth 0, I think. One piece of carbon, and that is why we have a cargo scanner. So we know the debris is worthless. Unlock. Unlock. We're going to go check out the second rubble here, and then we got our remains left. See what's there. So remains are almost within my 26. Okay, we'll go ahead and scan you. Fine. Nothing worthwhile. Mr. Remains, tell me there's something in you. If there isn't, that'll be it for the night. 9:34. I'm cutting it off. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We're just going to go to the next system, see if there's a spot. Oh, there isn't really a station. Got to go 2 systems for a station. Sorry, is the next one we're flying to. So let's find out how much we made, and hopefully we don't die on the way there. In 1 hour, I made 43 million ISK. This was total grinding of scanning down things. Long story short, I wanted to go to Isabon. I never got a... Sorry, dues. Uzistun. There we go. I never hit a jackpot like I had before. If you watched my prior video about I think 2 or 3 ago, I hit a box that had 66 million all in itself. That same little relic site had, I think, 100 million ISK worth of stuff, which is more than what I got here. But being able to get 40 million ISK is not really anything to scoff at. You're never going to always hit those big jackpots. It kind of averages itself out over time. But I will say this, I'm a little bit questioning the tag part, but I definitely want to keep trying to work that out and see if that's a better way of doing it. And like I said before, even if I don't learn to use it for that, I could use my ability to make those whenever we start doing fleet fights. So that might be really important as far as, or even just fleeting up to go do sites, that might be really helpful that you're tagging NPCs and things like that. So I'm going to keep working on that. Tomorrow, I'm just going to be playing for a little bit. But I probably won't talk to you guys for a little while live, unless I do a random video tomorrow, like something pops up while I'm getting packed up and ready to roll. But I do have the series coming up. I'm going to try to do a preface video to this one so that kind of explains some stuff. So this is probably the second part of the video, but I'm filming it first. But if I don't talk to you guys soon, it means I've probably fallen off a mountain. But other than that, hey, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however that you want. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.